A notification pinged at exactly 3:12 a.m. Not a normal ping. Not a recommended video. Not a promotion. A single, chilling alert. New upload from Yu Menglong. People froze. Fans rubbed their eyes, confused. Some assumed it was a glitch. Others thought it was a scheduled post from an old draft. But the timestamp on his channel said, uploaded 2 minutes ago. And that was the moment the world changed. Within seconds, comment sections flooded like a supernatural tidal wave. Who uploaded this? What is happening? The channel was locked. This can't be real. No one on his team is awake at 3 a.m. Someone hacked it. Or worse, someone else has access. The thumbnail was nothing but a black screen. No text. No title. Just, untitled footage.mp4. Every fan hesitated before pressing play. Even the bravest hands shook. The ones who clicked immediately would later say they felt something cold touch the back of their neck. The video began with a faint hum, almost like a heartbeat recorded through old speakers. Grainy static flickered, swallowing the screen in fog-like distortion. The camera wasn't pointed at anything visible, not at first. Then a voice whispered in the darkness. Not loud. Not clear. But familiar enough to freeze the blood of anyone who had followed Yu Menglong for years. A voice that sounded like him. Don't let it close. The audio warped. The lights in thousands of bedrooms flickered. A few viewers screamed when their phone screens glitched with a silent burst of white light. The camera finally focused. The image revealed a dim, narrow hallway, one that fans instantly recognized. They dropped their phones. They screamed. They covered their mouths. It was the same corridor from the infamous final shoot. The corridor that appeared in multiple rumors. The corridor where Menglong was last seen walking before the footage cut. The corridor that had haunted millions of minds and midnight theories. But this time, the hallway looked different. It was darker. Colder. Wet, almost, as though it had been raining inside. The floor reflected a faint blue glow. And someone was recording from behind the camera, breathing shakily. It wasn't security footage. It wasn't from the production team. This was handheld. Personal. As if someone had followed him. As if someone had wanted to capture what everyone else was told never happened. Fans watched in horror as the shaky camera moved forward. Soft footsteps echoed. A soft click, a door slowly closing behind the camera holder. Another breath, sharp, desperate, terrified. Then Yu Menglong appeared. Not fully. Not clearly. Just his silhouette at the far end of the hallway. He wasn't walking normally. He wasn't rushing. He wasn't posing. He was standing still, facing the wall. His head tilted slightly as if listening to something behind him, or something inside the wall itself. Viewers screamed at their screens. Turn around. Please don't look. Whoever is recording, stop. This is wrong. This is real. The cameraman whispered, I shouldn't be here. The voice matched someone fans knew. A staff member from his old team. Someone who disappeared quietly from social media months ago. Yu Menglong's silhouette slowly turned its head, only the head, toward the camera. And then the video glitched, violently, like a creature clawing at the lens. For 10 full seconds, the frame stretched, pixelated, twisted. Some viewers' phones overheated. Others swore their screens cracked. One fan reported her TV turned itself off. When the screen stabilized, Menglong was standing closer. Much closer. Only a few meters away. Not walking, just appearing. As if the video had skipped time. As if movement itself had been removed. His face was still in shadow. The cameraman whispered, What followed you? It's still here, isn't it? Fans gasped. Because that line matched something Menglong's lawyer said publicly just days earlier. Find the shadow. It remembers everything. The camera holder backed up. The door behind him rattled violently, like someone, something, was trying to force it open. He gasped, dropped the camera, and the frame spun wildly. The last shot before the camera hit the floor was Menglong's hand reaching forward, trembling. Not aggressively. Not threateningly. But like someone trying to grab onto the only living thing left in the dark. The audio cracked. The lights flickered. A deep, unnatural metallic groan echoed from somewhere behind him. Then the video cut to black. 3 seconds passed. 4. 5. Then a single sentence appeared, written in white trembling text. This isn't the end you think it is. The video ended. No credits. No outro. Nothing. Just silence. Millions refreshed the page, but the video vanished. Gone. Completely removed from the channel. Not private. Not unlisted. Deleted. The upload history showed nothing. No trace it ever existed. But the comments remained. Thousands of scrambled reactions. People crying. People fainting. People begging for answers. People claiming their lights flickered while watching. People saying they saw someone standing behind Menglong in a single frame. And then something even stranger happened. YouTubers who had screen recorded the video tried uploading it themselves, but the files glitched, corrupted, became pure static, or refused to export. Every attempt ended with the same error message. File cannot be rendered. Unknown shadow detected. Some thought it was just coincidence. Others swore their devices began acting up, typing by themselves, freezing at the hallway frame, replaying the audio whisper in the middle of the night. Within an hour, the hashtag the shadow video exploded worldwide. People began dissecting every moment, every flicker, every audio distortion. One viewer slowed the footage down frame by frame and claimed to see a second figure standing behind Menglong. Not tall. Not human-shaped. Distorted, like a badly erased sketch. Another viewer claimed the hallway lights flickered exactly in rhythm with his heartbeat. Then came the most unsettling detail of all. A member of Menglong's team confirmed publicly that the channel was locked. Only one person had the password. That person was asleep. His phone was in another room. His laptop was shut down. And the login notification came from a location the team had never used. A location no one could explain. A location that didn't exist on any map. A set of coordinates placed deep in a zone marked unassigned terrain. And just as fans were spiraling with fear, a new comment appeared under the vanished video's URL, long after the upload had disappeared. No profile picture. No name. Just an account created moments ago. The comment read, "I didn't upload it." Then another comment appeared seconds later. "He did." And the final comment sent every viewer into cold, breathless terror. "He wants you to see the rest." People ran to lock their doors. Others unplugged their TVs. Some deleted their apps. But curiosity dragged them back. Because the last line was pinned by the uploader. And the uploader's name was Yu Menglong Official. Even though the video was gone, someone had pinned the comment. Someone with full access. Someone, or something, still watching. And just when fans thought the nightmare was over, notifications began appearing again. One new upload from Yu Menglong. But when viewers clicked, there was no new video. Just darkness. Just an empty page. Just silence. Until the page refreshed by itself. And a new title appeared. Part 2 coming soon. The city didn't sleep the night the unknown video surfaced. Not the fans, not the reporters, not even the officers stationed outside the studio. It was as though every street lamp flickered in unison. Every screen glowed with the same question. If no one from Yu Menglong's team uploaded it, who did? Inside the dim-lit corridor of the abandoned broadcast building, security guards huddled around a frozen frame of the mysterious upload. The video thumbnail showed nothing but darkness. Yet if you looked close enough, if you leaned in just a little more, you could see something like a silhouette in the far back. As if someone was standing where the light refused to reach. Phones buzzed. Social media exploded. Live streams multiplied by the second. Each one pulling thousands of viewers trying to figure out whether this was a leak, a glitch, or something far more chilling. But the real panic didn't start until a tech staff member replayed the first 3 seconds of the video and heard the breathing. Not heavy breathing. Not panicked breathing. But the slow, controlled inhale of someone who knew they were being watched. Someone daring the world to notice. The clip continued, revealing only faint motion. A shift of darkness. A drag of fabric. The low hum of what sounded like a faulty fluorescent bulb. It was as if the video wanted to show something, but held back intentionally. Teasing the eye, daring the mind to fill in the gaps. Yet the most frightening part wasn't the visuals. It was the timestamp at the bottom corner. Uploaded at 3:13 a.m. The exact minute Yu Menglong's final known location pinged last year. Before his phone shut off forever. Coincidence? No one wanted to believe otherwise. Outside the studio, reporters swarmed like bees around a hive shaken too suddenly. Fans held candles, whispering prayers and theories, their faces lit by the trembling glow. Some said the video was a warning. Some said it was a message. Some said it wasn't human at all. Inside the investigation room, Yu Menglong's team members sat frozen. The manager's hands shook so visibly that her bracelet rattled with every heartbeat. She kept repeating the same sentence, like a broken record looping in the dark. We didn't upload it. We didn't upload anything. We didn't touch the channel. And she wasn't lying. Her access key showed no activity. The technical logs proved it. The digital signature on the upload didn't match any device linked to the studio. Something, or someone, had bypassed every layer of security. With precision so sharp, it sliced straight through the firewall like it was paper. A cold breeze moved through the room even though every window was closed. A sudden static hissed from the speaker. The lights flickered. And then, as if the video itself had sensed it was being watched, the screen glitched and jumped to a new frame that no one had seen earlier. A chair, one that had not been in the previous footage, was now in the center of the darkness. A chair with a single message carved into the wood. He isn't done. That's when the panic struck. Staff members jumped back. Tech teams scrambled to shut the screen down. But the video kept playing on its own, looping the same 5-second clip of the chair, each time zooming in a little further, each time sharpening the carved letters, as though the message wanted to crawl off the screen and into whoever was brave enough to still be watching. Outside, protesters who had gathered earlier for a peaceful vigil suddenly erupted into screams as their phones lit up with the exact same video, playing automatically, unprompted, uncontrolled. Some dropped their phones outright. Some held them at a distance like the devices had caught fire. Some cried out for Yu Menglong, believing this was the sign they'd been waiting for. A signal, a clue, a whisper from the silence he left behind. The air grew thick. Everyone felt it. A presence, a shift, a tension that made even the night hesitate. Then the feed glitched again. This time, the video displayed something new. A blurred figure sitting in the chair. Head lowered. Arms limp. Body still. The screams that followed shook the courtyard. Reporters rushed closer. Fans covered their mouths. Security tried to push the crowd back. But the video was relentless, cutting through every screen, sinking across every device in the vicinity, as if someone wanted the entire world to witness the same chilling image. At the same exact moment, the figure never moved, never breathed, never lifted its head. But every viewer swore they felt its attention, as if whatever sat in that chair wasn't looking down at the floor, but straight into them, through the veil of pixels. Back inside the studio, the head technician finally yanked the power cable from the wall. Sparks flew. Screens died. The building plunged into complete darkness. For 3 seconds, the silence was absolute. Then, from the unplugged monitor, impossibly, a whisper surfaced. Soft. Slow. Dragging the air with it like a shadow sliding under a door. Watch again. A scream ripped through the room. Chaos broke loose. Someone stumbled over a chair. Someone else bolted for the hallway. And in the panic, the manager collapsed to her knees, pressing both hands to her face as tears spilled freely. It's him, she whispered through trembling lips. It has to be him. No one else knows that voice. Outside, the protests, once peaceful, shifted into a frenzy of confusion and terror. People ran in all directions. Some fell. Some froze. Some refused to move until the video ended, even though the screen in their hands had already turned completely black. But somehow, even in the darkness, they swore they could still feel the presence of the figure in the chair, watching them from behind the screen. The night wasn't over. The mystery wasn't done. And whoever, or whatever, uploaded that video had only just begun to speak.